Hello, boys. Let me make the video bigger. There it is, so you can see me a tiny bit better. Well, today we're starting a new book for Reader's Workshop. All this time, everything we did was a review from first grade. So now finally, yes, it's time for the second grade book. It's the first thing you're learning of second grade in Reader's Workshop. So today, I want you to think before we start. How have you grown this summer and how things have changed? Take 10 seconds to think about it. If you have grown, how have things changed at home? Okay, very good. Readers, today I want to tell you that you have grown, first of all, like I told you, because you are taller, okay? And because you are taller, now you have more responsibilities and more privileges. Maybe because you are bigger, things are changing. Think about it if things are changing because you are growing. Maybe last year your mom or dad or someone helped you a lot when you were on your first grade online classes. But now maybe your mommy and daddy said, no, now you're bigger. Now you have to do it by yourself. Or maybe because you are taller and you are growing, maybe your mom and dad said, okay, now we're not going to help you in the morning and you have to make your own bed. And I don't know, maybe you have to make your breakfast. I don't know. As you grow, every time you have more responsibilities. Okay? So that's why we just saw the short movie of Jack and the Beanstalk. Because in second grade, you are going to grow like a beanstalk, super, super, super tall. Okay? So, readers, today I want to teach you that reading also changes as you get older. Not only things are changing at home, when you read, your reading also changes. So second grade readers don't only get to read harder and longer books. Okay, now your books are going to be maybe a little more difficult every time and also longer. But also, second grade readers learn to be in charge of their reading. They get to choose not only what are you going to read, but also they choose how they are going to read it. So, for example, when you were in kinder, or maybe even in first grade, I don't know, little kids just get a book and they just start reading it. But as second graders, you know that you don't just pick a book and read. No. First, you need to think, how will I read this book? Will I read it in a funny voice? In a sad voice? In a mad voice? Or maybe I'm going to read it slowly? Or maybe I'm going to read it like if it's exciting or scared. Okay? Today, that's what we are practicing. Before you read, you have to think, how will I read this book? Okay? And sometimes the pictures can help you. Sometimes, that's what we're going to be learning, that sometimes, oh my God, what's this? An error. That sometimes the reading, the way you read it, it's going to change in the beginning, in the middle, in the end. But today I have this book as an example that you already heard the song, just to remember. I don't know if you know it. It was one of my favorites when I was little. I thought it was funny, but also sad at the end. But well, this book, there was an old lady who swallowed a fly. So let me think, how will I read it? Will I read it in a funny voice, in a scary voice, in a sad voice, or in a mad voice? Or should I read it fast? Should I read it slow? Should I read it like a teacher, like a TV news reporter? So what do you think? Hmm. I think I'm gonna read it in a sad voice. Okay, so since the title, I'm gonna be sad. There was an old lady who swallowed a fly. Let's go there.
Who Swallowed a Fly by Sims Taban. There was an old
Okay, there was an old lady who swallowed a fly.
lady who swallowed a fly. I don't know why she
I don't know why she swallowed
swallowed
the fly.
the fly. Perhaps she'll die.
Perhaps
But it's
she'll
only a fly.
die.
I think I'll cry. She got it out of the sky. Oh my!
There
There was
was
an
an
old
old
lady
lady
who
who
swallowed a spider
swallowed a spider
that
that wiggled
wiggled
and
and tickled
wiggled
inside her.
and tickled
She
inside
swallowed
her.
the spider to catch the fly.
She swallowed the spider to catch the fly. I don't know why she swallowed the fly. Perhaps she'll die. Do you see how I am exaggerating and I am reading it sad? Well, now, for example, I will change it. Now, what if I read it happy? Ready? I'm gonna continue reading happy.
Why? She swallowed the fly. Perhaps she'll die. Gone to the by and by. Sigh. Tweet. There was an old lady who swallowed a bird.
There was an old lady who swallowed a bird.
How
How absurd! She
She
swallowed
swallowed
a
the bird
bird.
to catch the spider.
She swallowed the bird to catch the spider. She swallowed the spider to catch the fly. I don't know why she swallowed the fly. Perhaps she'll die. Do you see how now I am reading it happy? Well, that's what you're going to practice today. I am going to add this reading to your Google Slides. But before you read it, you are going to write how are you going to read it? How do you decide to read it? Are you going to read it happy? The whole story. You cannot change it right now the way I did. I was just explaining. Okay? So, how are you going to read it? Happy, sad, scared, exciting. What else can we do? Nervous. Okay, if you go nervous, like be like this. There wasn't a lady who swallowed a spider. Okay, something like that. I don't know. It's up to you. So that's what we are learning today, readers. That because you are growing like a beanstalk, you have to decide first. That's the first thing we're learning in second grade. You have to decide how are you going to read. Okay? So now let's pause the video. Well, stop the video. And let's go and read and practice your There Was an Old Lady poem and decide how you will read it. Okay? See you in the classroom.